In this section, we'll start developing our sample application for the course. We'll start with an introduction to the example domain and the high-level architecture for our services, and then further continue with the technical implementations like CQRS, eventual consistency, Docker Compose, and communication between microservices using events, etc. In this video, we'll have a look into the business scenario for our microservices, how many microservices we need in our sample domain, and the main communication endpoints between these microservices. The sample application that we are going to create deals with order management. Our application is responsible for customer management, order creation, and validation. Since customers and orders are two different business entities, and based on the principles of microservices that we have already covered earlier in this course, it's better to split them into separate services. So, we have order service and customer service as two microservices in our domain. Now let's have a look into the features we need in these services and the components that will provide these functionalities. Because we are going to build our services in a reactive way, our services will be handling and responding to events that happened in the domain. Any changes that needs to be made to the domain should be published as commands to the system. We'll have a detailed look into the concepts of commands, events, and CQRS in the next video. Till then, in simple words, commands are used to make changes to the domain, and events are published from the domain to denote any change that happened in the domain. The order service will handle create command to create an order. On order creation, the service at this point is not aware whether the customer who created the order has enough credit balance to process the order. So, the order service has to depend on the customer service that has the data to check whether the order is valid or not. Order validation is done by the customer service. The order service will publish an event that notifies that a new order has been created. The customer service will handle create customer and an update command to make changes to the available credit limit for that customer. On successful processing of these commands, the customer service publishes the customer created and credit limit changed events. The customer service is also interested in the order created event from the order service so that it can do a credit check on the customer and respond to an order service. On receiving the order created event, the customer service performs a credit check, and if there is enough credit available with the customer, it will reserve the credit amount for the order and publish a credit reserved event. The order service, which is now waiting for the response from the customer service, on receiving the credit reserved event, can go ahead and start shipping the order. After shipment, it publishes the order shipped event, or if it notices that there is not enough credit limit available, it can cancel the order and publish the order cancelled event in that case.